2 tornadoes killed at least 10 people and injured 8 others in eastern China, state media reported on Wednesday. The first tornado hit the townships of Daxing and Nankai in the city of Siquan, in Jiangsu province, on Tuesday afternoon, state broadcaster China Central Television CCTV said. Videos posted online of the first tornado showed cars that had been tossed about, including at least one flipped onto its side, and debris swirling in the air above a several-story-high building. A second tornado in the evening killed 5 people and injured 4 in Funing County in the city of Yancheng, about 190 kilometers, 120 miles, southeast of Siquan. The townships of Lupu and Banhu in the county experienced torrential rain. The tornado hit Siquan in Jiangsu province on Tuesday afternoon, according to state broadcaster CCTV. It was the latest in a series of extreme weather events to hit the country. The tornado was brief but fierce, with social media images showing overturned cars, power lines and trees lying on the street, and roofs ripped apart. It's the latest deadly extreme weather event to hit the country, which over the last few months has been grappling with severe floods as well as extreme heat waves. An initial investigation showed that 5,512 people were affected, homes of 1,646 households were generally damaged, and homes of 137 households collapsed. A total of 41.8 hectares of crops were damaged, and 405 people were temporarily relocated to safe places, according to the city's emergency management department. The local government departments had rushed to the site of the accident to deal with the aftermath. The injured are being treated in hospital. The tornadoes are not usual in mid to late September in Jiangsu, but rare tornadoes have happened due to recent higher temperatures that have brought strong weather conditions, state media Beijing Youth Daily reported, citing meteorological experts. Scientists are confident that extreme weather events will only become more frequent and more severe unless the world stops burning planet-heating fossil fuels. I was at the door and witnessed the wind, solar energy devices and trees flying in the air, one user wrote on the popular social media platform Weibo. For those 2 minutes, I was dumbfounded. The weather warnings also went out on Wednesday for the southwestern region of Chongqing, several areas in southwestern Guizhou, southern Hunan, eastern Anhui, and central Hubei. Whole villages in Jiangsu were leveled and at least 98 people were killed in 2016 after the region was hit by a storm with hurricane-force winds and the worst tornado in half a century. It is the most recent fatal extreme weather catastrophe to affect the nation, which has recently struggled with both devastating floods and terrible heat waves. A resident of Nanjie Street in Nankai Township said, "It rained at around 1700 hours on the 19th, and suddenly a strong wind hit, causing chaos wherever it went. The 500-meter-long road was torn apart by the wind, and the tornado lasted for tens of seconds." Jimu News reported that a 60-year-old man surnamed Ding from Nankai Township said that he had never seen such a powerful tornado disaster since he could remember. His wife opened her own restaurant because of the hurricane. The shop door was destroyed. Was blown away by the wind and fell, causing broken ribs and a large wound to the leg. The person surnamed Ding said that the roofs of houses on nearby streets were blown off by the tornado, and nearby high-voltage cables also caught fire as the winds blew. The cables caught fire, preventing them from sleeping all night, and other local residents pointed out that the local tornado was the worst. In severe cases, not only do many house roofs collapse, but tens of meters of high-voltage power cables also collapse. The Jiangsu Meteorological Service Center stated that due to the influence of Cyclone Jianghui, wind gusts of magnitude 9 to 11 on the Richter scale, and local 12 are expected to still occur in the Lianyungang Sea area and Yancheng Sea area from noon to evening on September 20th, and wind gusts of around 8 magnitude Richter may occur in the Nantong Sea area. According to a Changjiang Cloud News report on the 19th, on September 18th, thunderstorms, strong winds, hail and short-term heavy rain occurred in Songyuan, Changchun and other places in Jilin. The diameter of the hail in some areas reached around 3 centimeters, car windows were shattered by the hail, and several plants were affected. A local emergency response has been launched, and the meteorological department issued a yellow warning for severe convective weather. Some netizens left messages on Weibo saying that hail weather also occurred in Daqing, Heilongjiang, and other places. On the 20th of last month, Xuanke County in Hehe, Heilongjiang province was hit by hail. Crops in many villages were damaged, Sohu reported that the scene was terrible. The highest wind strength monitored by the meteorological department occurred in Funing, Yancheng. A strong wind of 41.8 meters per second was detected at 8:23 that night, with the wind strength reaching level 14. In the midst of a tornado, the wind strength may be higher strong. Tornadoes often form and dissipate very quickly, often occur in conjunction with strong convective weather systems such as thunderstorms, hail and heavy rain, and are highly destructive. According to the China Weather Network, heavy to heavy rain occurred in parts of southern Anhui, southern Jiangsu, northern Zhejiang, southern Shaanxi, western Hubei, eastern and southern Sichuan Basin, central and eastern Chongqing, northern Guizhou, and northwestern Hunan on September 20th. Among them, heavy rain occurred in northeastern Chongqing and other places. It is estimated that on the 21st, there will be moderate rain in southeastern Tibet, southern Chongqing, northern Guizhou, southern Hubei, northern Hunan, southern Anhui, northern Jiangxi, Zhejiang and other places, and heavy rain in some areas. In addition, on September 21st, there will be strong winds of magnitude 7 to 9 and gusts of magnitude 10 to 11 in Laizhou Bay, most of the Yellow Sea, and the northern waters of the East China Sea. And wind gusts of magnitude 11 will occur in parts of the central and southern Yellow Sea up to level 12. According to news released by the Jiangsu Weather WeChat public account on September 20, 2023, a total of 109 tornadoes occurred in Jiangsu from 1956 to 2015, with the most tornadoes appearing in June, July, August, and September, namely 16, 35, 36, and 14 respectively, with an annual average of 1.5 in summer. In addition, the Lixiehe area in Jiangsu, Nantong, Taizhou, Yangzhou and northern Suzhou provinces is an area with a high incidence of tornadoes. The reason why Jiangsu is prone to tornadoes is because the province has flat plains, dense rivers and lakes, and is located in the north-south climate transition zone. Cold and warm air currents often meet, making it easy for strong convective weather to form, including tornadoes.